Hello, Pisces. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Pisces, let's get right into it. Let's get into your reading, Pisces. Let's go. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards. This reading is for the 25th of October through the 1st of November. Let's try to keep it short and sweet. Let's make sure you're still feeling appreciated and not just tolerated. Let's see if you're keeping the peace. We started out this cycle in Libra. That's right. We started out this cycle in Libra. Libra is a very peaceful, romantic sign, right? So let's get into it. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards. All right, so here we have the Eight of Wands. Here we have the Fool card. Here we also have the Queen of Cups. Here we have the Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, and also the Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Here we also have the Fool card, right? Somebody is definitely left behind. You've definitely left behind anything where you may have felt like it was a distraction. Anything just like in Total Recall, you may have recalled something that felt like it was a distraction for you, Pisces. May have evaporated your water, like your creativity. So when I say water, I mean your creativity, right? Here we have the Ten of Swords, where people may have talked about you behind your back. Like something about you just does not motivate you. Like people who gossip about people behind their back, it doesn't motivate you anymore. Here we have the Queen of Cups, because your compassion has increased. So that for you just doesn't because you know how it feels to have to pull your own swords out of your back. It just doesn't motivate you. So here we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah. And I see you rather be booked and busy and just not burdened, at all. And I see you just new seeds being planted. Here we have in this harvest time for you. Yeah, so that kind of conversation, talking about people behind their back or not helping people up when they need help, at their lowest point, where they could be depressed behind closed doors, where they may have to put on a happy face when they're out in public. Those conversations just don't appeal to you anymore. You're not trying to add to people's pain, Pisces. So for you, that's just like clown behavior. So good for you. Good for you. You never know what struggles people are going through behind closed doors. It's just not motivational for you anymore. Like where it just feels like the weight of the world, you could be adding to the weight of the world on people's shoulders. So yeah, good for you. So anyway, let's see what else we got going on. I feel like you all would, like I said, you're so clear on your purpose. You would rather be booked and busy and not burden at all. Or not add to people's burdens, right? So, yeah. I'd rather not have that conversation. Here we have the Ten of Swords here. There we go. So it's two energies in particular you just moved on from. Two energies. And you're sitting on your throne carefully vetting your thoughts. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Came out twice. Yep, you pulled a lot of swords out of your back. Both on... could be in two areas of your life. It could be not only just two people, because it's usually not two people that put 10 swords in your back. It could be two situations, like people, places, things, whatever. It could be both sides of the family. It could be a job, people, whatever. Like two energies. Let's just put it that way. But you're just sitting on your throne, carefully vetting your thoughts. Now thinking about, okay, you're changing the narrative. So now in your mind, where you're heading hard and not at war with each other, somebody is very clear vetting your thoughts down. And you're saying, okay, you're changing your thoughts now. So now your thoughts are going to be filled with something different. It's on working, right? This is the Knight of Pentacles, and sources approved you for something. Sources approved you for a harvest. So that could be like somebody's going back to school. That could be, adding to your peace. So if you're trying to grow your money and you're saying you're trying to replace negative, hurtful, who didn't help you, that could be replaced with studying something over and over and over again. So your mind is not the last thing you think of when you're laying your head down to go to sleep is who hurt you. It could be words that you studied in a book that you're trying to memorize. Those could be the thoughts, like replaying over and over and over again in your head, like flushing all that other stuff out. Like you could be trying to remember something, right? Remember other like lesson plans or something. So, yeah, trying to get focused. So you feel changed, liberated, and free. you know, from something, some kind of deep disappointment or heartbreak of people talking about you. This 3 right here looks like lips, right? So you were born to inspire people. Looking at your cards here, you like to travel. So you like to talk about other stuff like traveling, rooting for the underdog, motivating people. Like your conversation is just different. So yeah, good for you. Yeah, good for you. Praying for people. So yeah, you definitely left behind different kind of conversations, lustful conversations, restrictions, obsessions, you know, like some people want to, that's what they want to talk about because that's where they are. And while you may understand that may be the chapter that they're on because they're trying to heal from some things, that's not the chapter you're on. So you're on a totally different chapter, you know. And so that would be like you're holding their weight on your shoulders, and that could be backbreaking for you. So it could be heartbreaking for them, but it's something you've moved on from. So, and you work really hard. Yeah, so that's not something you want to be a part of your new legacy, right? So you're closing your vault door to that. You're not looking for their acceptance and their approval. You don't want to treat them like charity, whoever this is. You're not trying to treat them like charity, and you don't want them to treat you like charity. Right? So that's not going to be a part of the conversation. So you're not trying to go with that flow. That would be a demonic tie, right? So we got the 6 of Pentacles here, and we got the 6 of Pentacles here, right? So it would almost feel like, and it's a variation of 6 and 6, right? So it almost would be like, maybe they come from a wealthy background. Let's say they come from a wealthy background, right? Let's say you come from just like a working class, blue collar family. I don't know. And they're going through, you know, like waking up from nightmares, and you've already come through some stuff, or somebody's waking up from some stuff, right? Either or, somebody will feel like somebody's a charity in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Like it's like 2 half energies coming together to form like a trauma bond or demonic bond, right? Which could end up being a circus. So anyway, so it's the same. We started out this cycle in Libra where that balance, so it would create an imbalance. You're trying to maintain a balance. You're not half of a person looking for another half to complete you, right? So as disappointing as something could be for you or for them, sources saying you're moving on. So whether it's a job, whatever, you're just moving on from something, right? As you can see, something would be a demonic bond. So here's a 10 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, so somebody really doesn't really want you to move on. Like somebody doesn't really want you to move on. I don't know who it is, but somebody really does not want you to move on, and you're trying, but you're still taking a leap of faith. Yeah, somebody doesn't want you to move on. They're not motivated. They don't want you to move on from something. They really want you to, whoever these energies are, they don't want you to move on, but you're moving on regardless. You're moving on regardless. Yeah. Here's the Empress card. Because it's almost like they can feel that you're moving on. Like their energy can feel that you're moving on. Like they can almost feel like 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. You got to remember that Saturn is also retrograde. And whoever is, so it's 2 situations here, and so source is saying, you know, just if you're struggling with moving on, if you are struggling with letting go of something, source is saying seek some kind of support. If you're struggling with or if they are struggling with letting go, they have to seek some kind of support. So you're praying for that they seek some kind of support, whoever it is, that they leave behind something. If they've been struggling with people talking about them behind their back, but you're showing compassion. You're showing compassion, whoever it is that you're cutting ties with. Something is not your responsibility to stick around. Here we have the Two of Wands here. Yeah, so, yeah, you're praying that they see the light, they come out of something that's not producing a whole lot of growth for them. So you're approaching something with a lot of compassion. You're praying that they have a whole new lease on life, just like you have a whole new lease on life. So basically, your prayers for you, have been prayers for them, whoever it is. It could be family member, ex-love interest, whoever it is, anybody that you feel like is in a wilderness situation where they're lost. When you say wilderness, you say lost, like somebody, anybody. Colleague, anybody that comes across your spirit, anybody, because this whole cycle has just really been about prayer warrior cycle. Anybody that you feel like is lost in any way, shape, form, or fashion, a source puts on your heart. So that's what I'm saying for you all, is that you're gonna feel like you have a whole new lease on life. Here we have the Three of Three of Coins here, right? So. Coin. So some energies who could be a part of a team, and they could be lamenting over something. Or you could know that somebody is a part of a team. And you could be lamenting over something. Drinks could be going. Other spirits could be going. They could be like having an immature conversation about something, right? And it could be hard for them to move on, from something, right? And while you're trying to be compassionate, whoever this is, Pisces, the other spirits could be going. They could be emotionally immature, right? So you got good news. Well, you got good news coming in. So just so you know, when you cut ties with something, like you cut ties after you've moved on from something, source is saying to you that could be trying to limit your abundance, and they joining a team, they're trying to be a part of something. Source is saying to you, listen, here's financial independence. We have the Six of Coins here. Like I said, you have the whole world in front of you. They have the whole world in front of them. That's what I'm saying. Keep your vibrations high. On the Two of Wands here, that person is sitting at an elevated view that they can't even fit the whole window on the card, right? So raising your frequency, having high frequency thoughts, high frequency conversations, all of that. Keeping it on the throne, right? Being very conservative with your time, focusing on legacy. Devil card came out twice. The Devil card coming out twice in the major arcana, right? Yeah. We have the Queen of Swords again. Like I said, adjusting crowns. Keeping the vibration very high. Yeah. Lots of sword. But you notice with these swords, the Ten of Swords, with these particular cards though, is that there's a lot of people who have survived. I mean, like, they're thriving after being talked about in their, so these are not people who are lying down with 10 swords in their backs, right? So yeah, here's the Five of Swords here. Yeah, they have survived people with, these argumentative spirits, right? So you've survived a lot of things with people who try to bait you into arguments, and you've survived a lot of stuff. You've survived a lot of sarcasm. You survived a lot of people who couldn't move on. So it's just like really trying to prepare you for something big here. Like really trying to prepare you for like a real big harvest here. So this is generational. This looks like it's generational for you all. All right, let's close this out. So yeah, you know how to protect your peace. You know how to protect your peace. Like I said, give it no air. You know, people try to play a lot of chess games. You got a lot of good energy coming in, a lot of good news coming in. You're not looking for people's acceptance and approval. It's like Source just keeps approving you for things. Source said just keep educating yourselves, keep your vibrations high, stay away from any energies that's just trying to burden you, trying to make you come across as bitter. You know when to move on from those energies. Yeah, any energies that's trying to demonize you, So yeah, any envious spirits, yeah, that's envy, yeah. Archangel Michael, the dispenser of justice, is with you. Somebody regrets lying to you. Your ex wants to return. So it could be ex-friends, anybody who is still a part of a lot of distractions. That could be an ex, right? Now that you left some things behind and things are happening fast for you. It's an 8 of Wands. Like you could be taking flight. Like things are happening fast for you. And you're booked and busy. Your prayer and meditation life is happening. Somebody is traveling possibly. I mean, you're back in the saddle. Things are happening. I mean, like you're thriving, after a bunch of talking about you behind your back, people playing mind game. Like it's just a win after win after win. Like you know what I'm looking at, Pisces? It's like a person, I don't even know the name of the toy. It's like the toy that you push the toy down and it pops back up. I don't know what the name of that toy is. I have to go to Amazon and look at it. It's like that toy. Like the toy somebody push down, it just pops back up. Every time somebody push you down, you just pop back up, right? So Source really wants you to do the third eye chakra cleanse, right? So make room for a new blessing, right? So somebody secretly has a crush on you, and so it's like, Angel Raphael, the healer and protector of travelers. Like I said, somebody's gonna be traveling somewhere. So you are who they prayed for, possibly as a friend, but don't return their call. And so, just don't cast your pearls before people who really just don't, who just don't appreciate them. But somebody's ex was on some kind of an assignment. Somebody has a very bitter ex. I mean, first red flag, pray and meditate. But, time to do a solar plexus chakra cleanse. Somebody never stopped loving you. It's time to schedule a vacation, see? Yeah, Angel Gabrielle is with you. They apologize for hurting you and close out the cycle in love. Get some fresh air. And so if something isn't that as deep as you think it is, demonic ties can be tricky, right? Because they never really feel like it was just that bad. That's how people get back into them, because they feel like, okay, time has passed. It wouldn't really hurt if I reconnect, right? That's what they feel like. But it would, because you stay in a state of confusion when you're already on this path of doing something. So stay on your path, whatever it is you're doing. Like I said, somebody is in this, you're in forward motion. You've already taken enough swords out of your back. You're thinking clearly. You're thriving. You got good news after good news after good news. Just keep seeing how far Source is trying to take you. Like, see how Source, you're breaking generational cycles, chains and curses. You're traveling, you're getting approvals. I mean, just a lot of good things are going. Somebody's going back to school. I'm seeing books in your hand. You're inspiring people. Like somebody's looking up to you. Somebody, a younger person is looking up to you. They're inspired to go back to school. I don't know if this is somebody's child. Somebody is really looking at you saying, they're inspired. They're motivated. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. More money is coming in soon. Not that money is everything, but y'all know what I'm saying. It's a resource. So keep doing it. So yeah, just because somebody's ex wants to come back into the picture. So it's just like it's like you have momentum. Keep going as far as you can go. Let's get grounded, right? So many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. That's right, joy, dignity, and courage. Things are getting better and better and better for you. And so the enemy will try try to distract you with a lot of things. Because like I said, that 10 of the 10 of wands in reverse, you may feel a little, you know, distracted. But I'm worthy of the very best in life, and lovingly allow myself to accept what comes my way, right? So yeah, somebody may try to start some little arguments with you, or try to be petty, or, you know, try to use people to try to, you know, get stuff started. You know, may use a young person to blame you for some stuff or whatever, but it's some energy behind it. And it looks like somebody's ex could be behind something to try to get some stuff started. Like I said before, operate in the spirit of love. That's all you got. Operate in the spirit of love. Somebody trying to drag you back into some kind of a circus, like through an argument or, you know, conversations or whatever. Any kind of gossip. Somebody said this. Somebody, listen. Believe what you want to believe. You're not entertaining anything. So here we have the Ace of Wands here. Your third eye is wide open. Here we have the Queen of Wands here. Like I said, here we have the Three of Wands here. You've already moved on. Here we have the Three of Cups here. So you're grateful. We also have the Five of Cups here. And also the Two of Cups here. So 3, 5, and 2. Like I said, you know from the past that something has not been sacred. This is where, again, when we say we have the Queen of Cups here, you have compassion. You now know that something from the past has not been sacred, a sacred conversation, something may have been recorded in the past. So Source is saying to you, keep that in mind. Whatever you may have been saying with someone, because now your third eye is wide open. Whatever you may have been talking to someone from the past, because it looks like somebody's trying to resurface. That's what we had the Devil card twice in the Major Arcana. Like I said, somebody's trying to bait you into conversation. Source is saying, keep the vibration high. Source is trying to keep you financially independent. Keep people out of your business. Keep people out of your business. People keep trying to bait you into conversations. It's all love. You're trying to bait somebody into a conversation. That's not the frequency that you're on. That is not a conversation you're having. Conversation is over. Click. So that is what I have for you all. Keep protecting your peace. Keep enforcing your boundaries. I think we have a... Okay, there we go. All right, that card came out. Number 1. I am innovative. So you are a self-starter with very innovative ways of creating opportunity and endurance. Well, let me see. Opportunity. Your determination and endurance are powerful. It'll help you to get through rough times and reach success. Number 1. Yeah. I feel like somebody, the number 1 in numerology is like, I feel like you can stand on your own. But on the dark side of the number 1, you got to recognize that some people, you see right here, 2 devils right here. It's like some people really cannot stand on their own. They just feel like they need somebody to act with them like partners in crime or something. So Source is saying to you, you now know that somebody could be like drinking partners. Like they have this, like I said, and it because of somebody, like maybe somebody feel like they just can't leave something behind. They can't leave somebody behind. Maybe they feel like they just pressured. I don't know. But it looks like somebody's ex could be behind something. Ex-friend, ex-colleague, whoever ex is, right? There's somebody that you're not connected with anymore. But that's what I have for you. I will see you all in the next video. Make it a fantastic week. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.